Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Aries, today is a good day to join a group that shares your interest. You find comfort in numbers as well as some real intellectual stimulation that comes from discovering new things with like-minded people. You may have an interest in family history. If you join a genealogy group, you could learn how to trace your roots and make friends at the same time. Taurus, you have a sharp, inquisitive mind. Today you're likely to put it to good use exploring some arcane fields. It's likely your chief area of interest is scientific. You will find that if you get online, your research will be particularly fruitful. See if you can link to university sites for some real high-level information. Gemini, the astral configuration indicates that you can expect a financial windfall of some sort. This is great, but don't celebrate just yet. While it seems likely that your income is going to increase through a raise or bonus, there are signs that the money isn't immediately forthcoming. Continue to live as usual, though with the transformation of knowing that things are going to improve soon. Cancer, love and romance are in the air. The flame is going to be turned up a little bit in an exciting relationship. Perhaps you and your partner have been in a rut lately. Today you may see a friend in a new light. Your sweetie may do something unexpected like send you flowers or romantic small messages that open your eyes to who this person really is. You remember again the reason why you fell in love. Leo, you have a creative soul and today it's working overtime. You can't stop all kinds of imaginative ideas. Even if you've never written fiction, today you will have many clever ideas for stories and screenplays. Jot them down because they aren't likely to stay in your head for long. Refer to them later when you have some time to capture the essence more fully. Virgo, if you've been feeling like you want to do more to help the world, today is the day to put these thoughts into action. There is a lot that you can do locally. Sign up to help out one morning per week at a soup kitchen or volunteer to help a child learn to read. By touching the life of just one person, you have an impact on many. Don't discount the power of a single act of generosity. Libra, if you've had a long-standing interest in film or photography, today is a good day to explore the interest further. You will likely receive an opportunity to learn some of the intricacies of the craft. Who knows? Maybe you will decide to go into the business professionally. If this is your true love, you should find a way to incorporate it into your life in whatever way possible. Scorpio, you may need to take the day off to replenish your soul. You've been working exceptionally hard today. While your output is impressive, it's coming at a high personal cost. Take some time today to let your mind and body rest, relax. Cuddle up in your favorite chair with a book, some tea and a quilt. Let your mind wander. You may be surprised where it lands. Sagittarius, pay attention to your dreams today. They're likely to be interesting. If possible, write them down and write your impressions in the moment you wake up. They may not mean much at first, but after a few days you can review your notes and you may be surprised by what they reveal. You're in the mood for a major change in your life and your dreams may point you in the right direction. Capricorn, you may feel great about yourself today and it's no mystery why. You're looking better than you have in months. People are responding to you very favorably. You will get some admiring glances as you walk down the street. You can't help but draw attention to yourself. Your good feeling applies not only to you, but also those around you. Your loved ones are especially dear to your heart right now. Aquarius, this may not be the most energetic day. You've been working hard lately and your body needs time to refuel. Spend some quiet time at home. Curl up with some tea and a good book and let your mind travel where it may. Even though your body is slow, your mind is more active than ever. This would be a fruitful time to strategize creative changes you like to make at home or at work. Pisces, take care that you don't spend beyond your means. There's no doubt about it, you like to shop. Today you're at risk of buying too much on impulse, leaving you with a closet full of clothes that you may not use or may not suit you. Instead, fulfill your shopping tendencies in other ways. Browse a library or a museum where you can enjoy all the artistic riches without having to spend any money. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Good, beautiful morning to you, DBS family. Of course, this is your not so regular off and on face vision right here back for DBS this morning. Of course, Give Maureen some well wishes. She's a little under the weather, but of course she'll be right back here tomorrow. Of course. Anyways, we have a jam-packed show for you all this morning. But before we do that, you all know the drill. We gotta catch up with the news desk and see what's going on in the country. All right. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Good morning. Time now for the news. With me, Timothy Polio. Just days before he was set to lay his older brother to rest, a 24-year-old man was fatally shot on Sunday evening. With the family in mourning and a funeral postponed, growing fears over safety and justice have reignited urgent calls for action.
He wasn't in no drama. He was a very nice person, very jovial. I need justice. I need justice. I really need justice. I need justice. That's all what I can say. My son is a good boy and never look for trouble. He's always there with me. When I'm talking to him, just listen. But one thing I want police to do to arrest the person that killed him. Only that I can say.
We continue the broadcast with news that the first deputy political leader of the opposition United Workers' Party has been slammed by cabinet ministers for his scathing criticism of the government's period poverty initiative. The comments, which were made on the UWP's Sunday Live platform, have been deemed reckless and insensitive.
Now I want to ask the mothers who are listening to me tonight, if your daughter's period comes on the weekend, will you go and knock on the school door and ask the security to open there for you so you can get some pads? I ain't polishing no language. I ain't calling no sanitary napkin. I know better. Philip J. Pierre, you should be ashamed as Prime Minister of this country that we have sung so low that you know mothers cannot buy pads for their daughters.
Finally from us this morning, opposition leader Alan Shastney challenged the government's 2025-2026 budget proposals, claiming that the government's policies were causing more hardship to the people. However, the Prime Minister said the budget reflected a government that truly cares about its citizens.
In absolute terms, people are paying $300 million more a year in taxes today than they were before. That's over $3,500 per working person in this country. And the excise tax is what? You said there's no new taxes? The new tax is the fact that you've artificially kept the gas price high again at $16.50. The evidence is there to speak for itself. Why is it every other country is at $12 and $13? That's a tax. And when you allowed the gas tax, the gas price to go above $13.95, it triggered a whole bunch of events. It caused the price of bread to go up. It caused the bus fares to go up. And guess what? Even when you bring the price now down, the price of bread is not going to come down. The price of bus fares are not going to come down. And the damage is being done. The 2.5% is a compounding tax. When the member wants to talk to you about that inflation in taxes.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Much thanks to your news desk. Take it for us. We'll be right back. This is DBS This Morning. Back to DBS This Morning. Now, to kick off the show within our first segment, we caught up with the Mercy Corps, all right? And they're doing some pretty good work within our society. Let's see what they're up to.
I'm joined with Fedora here and also with Ethan, and we are talking Mercy Corps. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not Mercy Corps, Mercy Corps, right? You got to get the thing right. Now, we need to find some grounding. What is Mercy Corps? What are we talking about here, Fedora?
All right. So Mercy Corps is a global humanitarian agency based in Portland, Oregon, USA. and focused on assisting in various areas. So you have disaster preparedness, you have famine crisis, climate crisis, whatever humanitarian crisis, all of those things fall under the purview of Mercy Corps in terms of giving assistance.
So an international body is like an NGO. How long has it been around?
About 46 years. So it's been around for quite a number of years. Yes.
Right. Now, about them being here, present, through you guys in St. Lucia, how long has that's been in operation?
All right. So under the Caribbean Resilience Initiative, that was started in 2021 in Puerto Rico. So that came as a result of Hurricane Fiona, where Mercy Corps came to Puerto Rico to give assistance post Fiona.
Okay.
From that, they established about 17 resilience hub. So the PRIME project stemmed out of that. So PRIME is preparedness, resilience, impact for those most excluded. Okay. And that project is what we're having right now in St. Lucia. So it's in 4 jurisdictions: St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Jamaica, and St. Croix. So in St. Lucia, we're just starting off. The project is a 3-year project. So we're into almost a year into the project. Okay. So the official launching in St. Lucia would be on May 4th. Okay. Kickoff in Micoud at the Micoud Secondary School.
Wonderful. Now, quite a lot is happening here. Now, you realize what's happening. We're going to have to stay very close to them to follow up on. There's a lot happening here. A lot is going on, but it's definitely things that we need to stay abreast with. Now, Mr. Fletcher, you're aligned in what way to this organization?
Well, I'm the operations and procurement officer.
Meaning?
So
You're not buying the things?
Yeah. Well, yes. So I help with any procurement needs that any projects may need. Me and my manager, we help out with those processes to make sure that there's ease of movement through these processes. Right.
Now, coming back to you again, because you piqued my interest. Now, PRIME and the official launch, what does that mean for St. Lucia? Once the launch has taken place, what can we look forward to going forward under that banner?
Okay. So following the launch happening at 10 a.m. on the 4th of May, we're having a disaster preparedness fair right there at the Micoud playing field. The fair is titled CALM, C-A-L-M. Collaborate, act, listen, and maintain. And at that fair, we have a number of agencies that will be coming on. So we have the Caritas Antilles, YEAC, Youth Emergency Action Committee. We have the Ministry of Agriculture. We have the St. Lucia Fire Service. We have St. John's Ambulance, a whole series, NEMO, OACS, and of course, Mercy Corps will be there. We're supposed to have the Green Climate Fund as well. So all of those agencies will come on and put on a show to the public as to what they can do in terms of disaster preparedness and mitigation.
And how it is that all of these services can be utilized in case the need arise. Oh, well, it's like you're creating a nice hub there now with all the stakeholders, putting it together that in the event we do find ourselves in an unfortunate situation as far as climate change and the environment is concerned, we know who to go to, for what, and how, the process.
Yes.
Okay, well, all right. So we're good. I like this.
And at that fair as well, it's not just giving information. We have giveaways as well. So we have jazz tickets that will be up for grabs. We have hotel passes. We have grocery vouchers. So it's a comprehensive day planned for the St. Lucian public. We invited residents from Micoud and surrounding areas, but St. Lucia in its entirety can come out. Yes.
What time are we looking at?
Well, the launch is at 10, so immediately following the launch, we'll be on the field.
We'll be out there for the entire day.
Up until 3-4.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So it's the first opportunity for you to come and find out more about, the entity. And, of course, I guess once that is done, then we can start to feel more of the presence.
Yes. Absolutely. So we will be in the community. So post that official launching, we have been in the community kind of just developing design and doing assessments as to needs, meeting with the communities. So following the launch and the fair, we're going to be, I guess, a little more visible to the St. Lucian public. But our target community for the project is the Micoud community.
Now, that's quite a lot of information, and we won't be able to fit all of it into this. But if persons would like to stay abreast with Mosico and, follow up with what's going on, how can we do so?
Right. So there is the Mercy Corps website, and that's mercycorps.org. And there's also our Caribbean Resilience Initiative Facebook page that you could also go on for updates of what's happening within the Caribbean. Because as you know, it's not only St. Lucia that we're working with. We're working with Jamaica, we're working with Nevis, and we're working with St. Croix.
Absolutely.
So, and also we have some things going on in Puerto Rico as well. So people will see some updates on that. But it's plan working all around the Caribbean.
Absolutely.
Because Mercy Corps, they're working over more than 40 countries right now. So it's all over. So they're really trying to help people. And again, the company is a very selfless company. They're not about really themselves. The only thing that they really care about is their reputation, because their reputation brings in donors, donors brings in money, money helps more people.
Absolutely.
So definitely, yeah.
Right. He's a good seller, boy. Oh, wonderful. But honestly, we're looking forward to, what's to come with under the banner of Mercy Corps. All right, guys, and go check them out.
We are slightly under the weather this morning, literally, but that doesn't stop us from doing anything. We caught up with the fast-paced Elite Athletics Club, and they're on their 9th anniversary doing something special. Let's see what they're up to, yeah?
I'm here with Wayne Benty. Wayne Benty is a member from the Elite Track and Field Club. They've been in existence for over 20 years, they're about now. And, they've been doing a lot of things in the world of track and field here on the island of St. Lucia. And you know what? Maybe it's unfortunate, but everything in its timing, and we got to start some way. So now the attention is on track, and the attention is on track and field in particular. And maybe now that's all where the attention keeps pouring in now, but you got to take it as it comes down, Wayne.
Thank you. Yes, it's so true.
Certainly. Wayne, tell me a little bit about the Elite Track and Field Club.
Okay, so we're a club. We actually came from the Masha area and trained in Mindu Philip Park. So our coach, Mr. Gregory Lubin, who was Laverne Spencer's first high jump coach. I must put in that plug. And if you know of the great Vernetta Lesporis, one of our Olympians. So he was our coach, and he created that club and brought a number of us together. Some of us still in the sporting arena, be it administrators or coaches.
Right. So tell me some of the things that you have been able to champion under that banner to date. It's 20 years or more, so that's quite a number of years to have been in existence and continuing to do well. And I know we have something coming up in a while. We're going to talk about that, but just talk about some of the initiatives that fell under that banner that you guys are proud, to relate on.
So first we must say we have developed a number of PE teachers coming from the club. Nice. So, and like I indicated, administrators. I myself now am the secretary of the Athletics Association. Nice. And it was just through inspiration from our club coach, to get involved, being in there and just make the community of Masha and especially Mindu Philip, our home ground, be known to the public, because Masha, I must say, have produced a number of outstanding persons.
Absolutely. Let's talk about what's coming up.
Okay, so we have the Elite Championship. We're going into our 9th year of these games, and it's just big. It's something where we want to give back first to the community, give back to the young athletes. Yes. And a number of outstanding athletes do come from, participated in the meet. So we know of Julian Alfred, JD, who has just come from the Carifta Games. Yes. So, and Jason Sayers. So we have persons who have participated and been doing very well. And the games in itself, we cater for persons under 9, under 11, under 13, under 18, and the seniors. So persons look forward to these games. And an interesting thing about the games, I must say, is that you get the winner get an Elite Championship shirt. So you get to wear that shirt. Okay. So apart from the medal, you get to wear that shirt.
And the bragging rights, of course. Right. Wonderful. When is it going to be?
18th May.
The 18th of May, right here at
right in Field Park, yes.
Right. It's an all-day event?
All-day
event.
It's a
one-day event?
One day and all day. So we start from 9 and finish just about after 5. And so we have each event is named after somebody who sponsors it. So take, for example, if Marine sponsored the 100 meters, meter event, so we read a bio on you about your event. So we're hoping that the person is present to give out the medals and the T-shirt.
Wow. So how do you sponsor? Because I want to sponsor. I find that song nice. Marines 100 meter.
All right. So you reach, so you reach out to our president, and then that's Donna Emmanuel. Yes. You have spoken to her, and then you give her that information. She tells you the amount, because it's the sponsorship is for the shirt and the 3 medals.
That's fine.
So the under 9 persons though would get under 9, under 11. They get ribbons, and then the first place. So we want to encourage the 8 persons so that they get that ribbons as well.
Sounds like a plan. Now we need to stay close to you guys, and find out, how important it is for clubs of your sort. And because, like you said, look at how many people that you have, poured into that has gone on to be making international contribution, national, international, regional contribution to date. So it's very vital to have clubs of that sort.
Right. So and putting on the event help the Athletics Association in itself meet the needs of the other persons. And there's not much events for the under 9s, under 11s, and under 13s. So this is another breeding ground for them. So persons may say, why Mindu? But, persons can converge here. It's a community event, and the place would be packed, and so we use.
No, I taking that from you. We're not saying why Mindu. Why not Mindu? Right. Yeah. So we that's that statement. Then throw that one out there. Put it on the ground. Yes. Why not Mindu? It is Mindu, and it's conducive. It's a perfect place.
Right.
Wonderful. So we're gonna be here on the 18th.
Yes, and I'm hoping to see
a Marine 100 meters.
All right.
Guys, I am dead serious.
Yes.
Come on, St. Lucia. That's how you'll catch me. Lifting up some heavyweights, looking all sexy there. Nah. But today you'll catch me at a good time. Because today, I'm going to show St. Lucia how you can get some sexy biceps. But sexier than mine. You understand? So again, remember, when you wake up, what you need to do? What you need to do after? And after? I'm glad you remember. Now, follow me. Let's get this exercise done. Good morning. Good morning, St. Lucia. And today I am with Jaden Gilead. And this young gentleman is going to show you how to get your biceps popping before you go to work. How you're going to make it fit in the shirt and have your, how are you calling it? Your work husbands and your work wives. Let me start there because problems on TV there. Anyway, St. Lucia, 6-minute explosive exercise, bicep exercise can be done at home with your bottle of water, with your fork, with your spoons, with your cup, the same cups your grandmother used to lash on your head with. You can use it, put water in it, or is it empty? Let's get it done. All right, Jaden, we're going to hold these 5 kgs right there. Again, St. Lucia, we're going to start. 6 minutes explosive. You're just going to warm up your arms by twisting it, front and back. That's it, front and back. Squeeze. 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 Turn it, St. Lucia. Turn and squeeze. I myself turn that and I already feel a pain in my neck. The reason why I'm not working out is because, again, you guys know I was in an accident and it's limiting my mobility. So yeah, I'm a train wreck. However, we got a young man to show you all how it's done. So we're not giving up. We're not giving up on me. We're not giving up on DBS. Okay. So you're going to stand now, your body width. So we're going to stand in the tile. Slightly bend your feet forward. So slide, bend your knees chest out. And you're going to put the bottles or the dumbbells in front of you. And we're going to curl up. And down. 1. So we're going to tone the body. So we're going to go for 12 reps. 2. 3. 4. 5. Again, you can see, perfect. His arm is locked on the side. No room for daylight. That's what we want. But stretch down. 8. 9. 10. Keep it slightly straight. Right? And bring it up. 11, and 12. Excellent. Easy exercise. We're toning. So remember, if you're building, you can do 4 to 6 reps controlled. Now, we're going to hold it same position, but we're going to lock it on the side now. And we're going to come up, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 6. Maintain a slight bend in your knee. That's it. 7. Chest out, core in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Easy work, St. Lucia. Easy. Second exercise. Now the third, what we're going to do, we're going to stretch our hands up. Which wrestler does do that? What's that man's name? When he beat you, he doing you? And I'm giving you kind of headlock thing, I know. We're going to stretch our arms up, out, in a W form, and we're going to curl up. So you're going to turn it, that's right. Fix up your feet, slightly send it inwards, and we're going to curl. Up and out. That is it. W curl. 2, 3. Feel the burn. Stop right there. That is it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Again, St. Lucia, we are toning. If you want to build 4 to 6 control reps, tone 8 to 10 to 12 reps. You want to get ripped, 12 to 15 to 18 reps. Right. The first, second, that's the third exercise, right? So the fourth one, you can't even go down. You're going to space your legs wider. So you're going to proceed to put your elbows in the crevice of your knee. So you're going to squat down. Space it wider. So send your elbows in your knee. So St. Lucia, send your elbows in your knee. And you're going to turn it, back flat, chest out, and we're going to curl up. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Watch all the sweat then making already. 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Again, St. Lucia, no excuses. It can be done. Controlled with the weights and your body, you get results. The next exercise is called a waiter curl. Again, you're going to go in your body width position. You're going to place the dumbbell under your arms, full stretch, chest out, core in, and we're just going to curl up. Beautiful. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful. 12. And how was that? That's good. If you can go again, you sure? You ready to pass out all the sweat on your forehead again? Now, St. Lucia, I'm going to show them, I'm going to show you all why they call me Bweels, Beast Bweels. Because I'm going to take these 140s and I'm going to curl them for you. Ready? 140s. You get that, cameraman? 60 kgs, that's 140 pounds. You all ready for that? You all ready for that? In 5, 4, 3, 2. With that said and done, remember guys, stay hydrated, pray, eat properly. Good morning.
All right, DPS family, I hope you enjoyed our show today. I hope you're having a great morning so far. You drank that coffee. You stuck around earlier for Flow and Move with Trevor Lorenzi. Did some yoga or some Zumba. Get that body a bit moving, all right? Go and champion your day. Be nice to your boss. Be nice to your co-workers. If you're at home, cook something for the family when they get back. If you're alone, play some soccer. Just enjoy the day today, all right? Champion the cause. Tomorrow is Wednesday, all right? Hump day. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Keep it locked to DBS this morning. Right here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Nowhere to be.